Hey guys, Jason 70 back again with another entertainment update. This is the news that's been circulating for the last few days. It's involving Beyonce and the Space Shuttle Challenger. She has been getting a lot of criticism for a music which features samples of the audio recording before the space shuttle exploded. Now, a lot of people still have this fresh on their minds. I still have it fresh on our mind. So a lot of emotions involving the criticism is surfacing up. I'm going to read the article here. I'm going to leave a link to the article. It is courtesy of Yahoo Music. And I'm just going to give my own thoughts on about the whole situation. But it basically says that NASA officials said that the Space Shuttle Challenger disaster should never be trivialized. In response to the new song by Beyonce that features the audio sample recorded just after the craft exploded on a takeoff in 1986, killing all 7 crew members. The space agency issued a statement late Tuesday after the pop star began to receive criticism from Challenger families and others for using the short sample that includes the word major malfunction as an illusion-filled relationship. The Challenger accident is an important part of history, which it is true. I remember being in school and the teachers were actually crying. Some teachers actually showed this on school. It was one of the rare things that when something major event happens, like a president speaking, a debate was speaking. It used to be a time. I don't know if they do this now, where they actually show this on television. And when they showed that, it just shocked everybody. Teachers couldn't stop talking about it. Teachers was going to other classes talking about it. So it really was an impact. And it wasn't until me and a lot of other students went home when we actually saw the footage ourselves, and it really shocked us. This was major news for almost a year, and it really shook the foundation of NASA. This is something that definitely is still felt today. So continuing, it says here, the tragic remains the space exploration. The tragic reminder that space exploration is risky and should never be trivialized, said the statement from Lauren B. Workley, the NASA press secretary. NASA work every day to honor the legacy of our fallen astronauts. We are carrying out our mission to reach for new heights and explore the universe. NASA response came after Beyonce explained the use of the short snippet. It's a statement to the ABC News Tuesday that stopped short of an apology. The sample appeared to be in the beginning of a song, XO, from her new self-titled album. Among those critical of the sample was June Regent Rogers, widow of the Challenger crew member Dick Sorby. She told ABC in a statement that she was disappointed and describes the use of the sample as emotionally difficult. The article also says, my heart goes out to the families for those lost in the Challenger disaster. Beyonce's statement said the song XQ was recorded with the intention to help those who have lost loved ones and remind us that unexpected things happen. So love and appreciate every minute that you have with those you mean the most to you. The songwriter included the audio in tribute to the unsafe work of the Challenger crew with hope that they will never be forgotten. The article continues saying that the Beyonce released a new self-titled version album earlier this month that includes 14 songs and 17 videos. Much intentional decision about the album has to do with its surprise release and platinum sales until reaction to the Challenger sample began to circulate. XO, sorry, I said XQ, my mistake guys, apologies for that. XO is about forming a relationship and taking the time to appreciate what one has in the moment because life changed. And in the end it says Beyonce publicist did not return a message left on Tuesday by the Associated Press. Again, I will leave the link to this report so that you guys can come up with your own conclusions, your own opinions, but I'm just going to say this right now. Sampling of anything that is out there is not common. This is something that a lot of people, including in the movie industry, including in television, does. They do a little bit of sampling, and then they just go on to what the original theme song movie is intended to do. The last time I seen this much criticism was Spike Lee's Malcolm X. It was a great movie. It was one of the most, to me, his best work he ever done, and the last great work he ever did. But it was almost ruined by the simple fact is he used of sampling of the Rodney King beating on his film at the very beginning. I understand what he was trying to do, but that alone could have ruined the film, and to me it was just in poor taste. With that being said, I still enjoyed the movie, and I consider it one of his top best. This is pretty much falls in line of that situation. I don't think it was Beyonce's intention to insult the memory of people who died in that horrible accident. It was one of the most tragic events in the 80s. It was the most tragic event that still is in people's minds since yesterday. But I think that she was just using a sample of that and didn't think nothing of it. She honestly, I don't even think she thought it was going to be that big of a deal. But apparently it is. And we're not. I don't think they're going to edit it out. They may not. They didn't edit out the Malcolm X one. So with the Rodney King beating, I don't think they're going to edit out this one. But I just think it was something she wasn't mindful of, that this may spark the wrong message that she originally intended to. Again, I think that she knows, and I think that this consideration, if not to this song, but to other songs in the future involving audio of a tragic event, will definitely be kept to heart. Again, I don't think she intended to insult the legacy, insult the memory of those who have died. I just think she thought it was a good idea to use a sample for music and didn't think nothing else of it. Now she's thinking about it. The question is, in my opinion, is just how many seconds were there? Was this very short? And what else was being said after then? And as well as how she went about it even in her videos, and as well as pretty much what this whole entire song means. According to what she said in this article, she wanted to be mindful that life is short and we should appreciate the people who we have as long as they're here. I have no problem with that. I just think it's something that's being overblown a little bit, but I also understand, because for those who have lost families and loved ones, the last thing they want is someone to profit, and that's the key word, profit over their loss. Question is, how did she got a hold of it? That's the whole thing. Is something like that, unless it was in public domain, which I seriously doubt, how she was able to get permission for that, and who gave her permission to use that, if she ever did get permission, because I thought something like that is kept, with the exception of probably the news, of course, and documentaries. I would think that something like that you just can't easily get a hand over, but I could be wrong. Like I said, Spike Lee had no problem putting the Rodney King beating in his movies, so maybe there's something that just, if it's out there on the internet, you can get it and she can actually put it on things. But again, it's just something I'm in the middle from. On the one hand, if it was only a short time, I would not have gotten upset by it. But at the same time, I gotta look at it from the family point of view. They lost a lot, they lost loved ones there, and that scar had never healed. So I'd like to hear your opinion on this, because this is something that is very interesting. This has been talked about for a couple of days. A lot of people really got on her, and personally, I just think they're just criticizing her and overblowing the situation as if she used the entire thing and put in every last video. If she only did it for a sample, then I think they really shouldn't go that crazy. Again, I can understand from the family point of view if they feel that she's profiting over her over the deaths of those astronauts. So, what's your opinion on this? I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. We'll be looking at the comment section. But until then, J77 saying take care, be safe, talk to you soon.